Okay, good morning, Library Advisory Committee members. This is Ms. Brown. This is the collection development plan that we came together and kind of developed over the course of a couple of the meetings. When you guys gave me feedback on our collection and ratings, you rated it. This is when I took all that information and put it together. This is what I came up with, or what we came up with. We had 3 areas that we were kind of a priority for us, like a right now immediate need. That was animal collection, fairy tales and folk tales, and then planets in the science area. And then we still have some secondary areas that we need to focus on, and that's biographies, history, geography, and poetry. Pardon me. What I did was I created kind of a timeline, if you will, or a 2-year plan. I hope this makes sense to you. It may not, but it makes sense in my brain. This is kind of where my funds are going to be spent for each semester. So here we've got spring. That's right now where my money will be spent, and then, or our money, I'm sorry. And then in the fall, spring, and so it carries over for 2 years. So right now, I'm going to be spending some of our budget on animals and fairy tales and folk tales. That's the immediate need. That's the red. In the orange section, if I have funds left over, that's where the money will go. And then eventually, sorry, that's my puppies. And then eventually blue, and then the black print is just kind of maintaining the collection. Again, I don't know if that makes sense to you, but it makes sense to me. So if I don't have the funds to spend money on planet books, then in the fall of 2021, this coming fall, that becomes a greater need. That turns to red. That's why you can see the colors go from one to another and then back down to an orange. I'm probably not making sense, but anyway, that's just, again, it's more for me than it is for you, but just so you know where the money will be spent. This is where I need your help. The last page of this document is titles and sets being considered for priority subjects. So I'm going to ask a couple of teachers, I'm going to kind of assign you a particular subject area. If you could please spend a few moments one evening just clicking on these links, or afternoon or morning or whatever works for you, clicking on these different links and kind of checking out those series of books and then giving me some feedback. Your feedback can be as simple or complex as you want. You can rate them, Pebble Explorer, number 1, number 2, Apto Animal Kingdom. You can do it that way. Or you can just send me an email back and say, hey, I really like all of them. Doesn't matter to me. Any kind of feedback to help me begin to select some of these books to enhance our collection. All right, so let me pull one up just so you can see what the link will bring you to. A lot of the links are going to bring you to Google Preview. So when you click on that Google Preview button, it will let you really look at the text. You can see the illustrations. You can see kind of how the book is laid out. You can see the text level, how much white space there is on the page, the headings, things like that that I know you guys need instructionally, and that our kids need, the engaging photographs and stuff. I think the animals are awesome. The Capstone A+, I think this one was recommended by Miss Tarver, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, if you guys could just take a look at all those and then give me some feedback, I would greatly appreciate it. And then I'll start spending some money. All right. Thank you, ladies, for your time.